Have you ever asked God why your life feels heavier than everyone else's? You stay faithful, you keep showing up, but the exhaustion never fully leaves, does it? And late at night, you whisper the question you're almost afraid to ask. Why me? Why this much pressure? These much lows, this much waiting. Here's what I need you to hear. You're not cursed. You're not forgotten. You're not falling behind. What if the weight you're carrying is evidence that heaven trusts you? What if this isn't punishment, but commissioning? Stay with me. Stay with me, because by the end of this message, everything about your struggle will finally make sense. I know how tired you are. Tired in a way sleep doesn't fix. Tired from carrying things you never asked to hold. So many mornings, you wake up exhausted before the day even begins, and you wonder, does God see how much this costs me? Hear me clearly. You're not weak for feeling this way. Your pain is valid. Your confusion is real. But this isn't punishment. This is preparation. James 1:2-4 says, the testing of your faith produces perseverance, and perseverance finishes its work so you become complete, lacking nothing. God doesn't give heavy training to people with light assignments. He doesn't refine what he won't release. So let me show you what's really been happening in your life. Your struggle has a size, and that size is not accidental. The weight you've carried isn't a curse, it's a clue. Luke 12:48 says, to whom much is given, much is required. The intensity of your training matches the magnitude of your calling. God doesn't overtrain, he prepares with divine precision. Small battles train soldiers. Giant battles train generals. Think about David. Before Goliath ever fell, David fought lions and bears in secret fields where nobody watched. What looked excessive was actually essential. Those private victories built public authority. Maybe that's why your battles came so big, so early, so relentlessly. Your future requires strength most people will never have to develop. Hear this. Your pain wasn't random. Your struggle isn't too much. It's proportionate. God measured your assignment before he allowed your trial. If this is settling into your spirit, stay with me. What I'm about to reveal will shift everything you thought you knew about this season. Here's what most people miss. God doesn't train ordinary for extraordinary. If your process has been intense, isolating, and demanding, it's because what he's preparing you for is anything but average. Jeremiah 1:5 says, before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart. You were marked early. This wasn't decided recently. Average assignments don't require wilderness seasons. They don't demand pruning, pressing, and prolonged waiting, but set-apart lives do. Maybe that's why your journey looks different, why shortcuts never worked, why comfort kept being removed. You're not cursed. You're consecrated. God only invests this deeply in vessels he plans to use significantly. This season has been teaching your spirit endurance, discernment, and obedience when nobody is watching. That unseen training, it's building capacity you'll need very soon. Something even deeper is happening in your spirit right now, and when you see it, you'll never view your struggle the same way. The weight you've been carrying was never meant to crush you. It was meant to build you. Just like athletes don't grow stronger without resistance, your spirit has been trained under pressure. Isaiah 42:29-31 says, God gives strength to the weary and increases the power of the weak. Weariness isn't your ending. It's where strength gets added. Every responsibility you didn't ask for, every disappointment that blindsided you, every season that felt too heavy to survive, all of it was increasing your capacity. You didn't break because God was spotting you the entire time. What felt unbearable was actually expanding you. You can carry more wisdom now, more compassion, more authority. The proof you're still standing. The weight wasn't meant to break you. It was meant to build you. Stop asking, why is this so hard? Start asking, what strength is being formed in me? Reframe your struggle as training, not torment. You're stronger than you realize, and there's something even more powerful God is doing beneath the surface. What breaks others is forming you. Some things you've survived would have crushed most people. The betrayal, the pressure, the loneliness, the long nights of prayers soaked in tears. Others would have quit. Others would have crumbled. But you're still here. That's not luck. That's God. Isaiah 43:2 says, "When you walk through the fire, you will not be burned." Notice, it doesn't say you won't face fire. It says you won't be consumed by it. You didn't break. You didn't quit. You're still standing. That survival isn't accidental. You are preserved because you're needed. Every moment you thought would end, you actually shaped you. The fire refined you. The water didn't drown you. God was training your resilience, your discernment, your complete dependence on Him. What should have destroyed you became the very place where God proved His covering. Let this settle deep. You are not fragile. You are forged. You are proof that God protects what He plans to use. So let me tell you who you really are. You are not a victim of circumstances. You are a warrior in training. 2 Timothy 2:3 says, "Endure hardship like a good soldier of Christ Jesus." Soldiers aren't trained in comfort. They're trained through endurance. And so were you. You are chosen, not cursed. You are disciplined, not delayed. You are resilient because God strengthened you through every trial. You didn't just survive. You learned how to stand. You carry wisdom others don't possess. You carry faith that's been tested and proven. You're not weak because you feel tired. You're strong because you kept going. Let this become your language. I am trained. I am trusted. I am prepared. I am still here because God isn't finished with me. Your future is brighter than this season suggests. Romans 8:18 reminds us that present sufferings cannot compare to the glory being revealed in you. One day you'll look back clearly. This pressure produced peace. This loss produced wisdom. This waiting produced unshakable freedom. You're stepping into clarity, stability, and quiet confidence. You'll love without fear. Lead without insecurity. Rest without guilt. The strength you're gaining now makes tomorrow lighter. What once overwhelmed you will no longer control you. God is preparing you for impact that feels natural, not forced. This season ends, but what it produced lasts forever. Because of everything you survived, you'll walk into what's next, grounded, steady, and completely unshakable. Now, I need you to respond. Type this in the comments. I am trained, not broken. Let it be your declaration. You're not walking alone. If this spoke to your spirit, subscribe and stay connected. The next word God reveals could be exactly what you need. We rise together. May God strengthen your spirit, steady your heart, and renew your hope. May clarity replace confusion. May peace replace pressure. May courage rise. You are protected, prepared, deeply loved. You are being trained for a life most people couldn't handle. Now, work in Italiano.